5. The Dweller of Unal. Oft I dreamed of buried Atlantis, lost in the ages that have passed into night. Aeon on aeon thou existed in beauty, your light shining through the darkness of night. Mighty in power, ruling the earthborn, lord of the earth in Atlantis' day, king of the nations, master of wisdom, light through Sultal. Keeper of the way, dwelt in his temple, the master of Unal, light of the earth in Atlantis' day. Master he from the cycle beyond us, living in bodies as one among men, not as the earthborn he from beyond us, son of a cycle advanced beyond men. Know ye, O man, that Horlek, the master, was never one with the children of men. Far in the past time, when Atlantis first grew as a power, appeared there one with the king of wisdom, showing the way of light of all. The way of light to all, showed he to all men the path of attainment, way of the light that flows among men, mastering darkness, leading the man's soul upward to heights that were one with the light. Divided the kingdoms he into sections, 10 there were ruled by children of men. Upon another built he a temple, built but not by the children of men. Out of the ether called he its substance, moulded and formed by the power of Yatol. Into the forms he built with his mind, mile upon mile it covered the island, space upon space it grew in its might, black yet not black, but dark like a space-time, deep in its heart the essence of light. Swiftly the temple grew into being, moulded and shaped by the word of the dweller. Cold from the formless into the form builded he, then within it great chambers, them with filled from energy formed forth from the ether, filled them with wisdom called forth from his mind. Formless was he within his temple, yet he was formed in the image of men, dwelling among them, yet not of them. Strange and far different was he from the children of men. Chose he then from them among people 3 who became his gateway. Chose he the 3 from the highest to become his links with Atlantis. Messengers they, who carried his counsel to the kings of the children of men. Brought he forth others and taught them wisdom, teachers they to the children of men. Placed he them on the island of Unal to stand as teachers of light to men. Each of those who were thus chosen taught must they be for 5 years and 10. Only thus could he have understanding to bring light to the children of men. Thus there came into being a temple and dwelling place for the masters of all. Thoth have ever sought wisdom, searching in darkness and searching in light. Long in my youth I travelled the pathway, seeking ever new knowledge to gain, until after much striving one of the 3 to me brought the light. Brought he to me the commandments of the dweller, called from the darkness into the light. Brought he me from before the dweller, deep in the temple, before the great fire. There on the great throne beheld I the dweller clothed with light, and flashing with fire. Down I knelt before the great wisdom, feeling the light flowing through me in waves. Heard I then the voice of the dweller, O darkness, come into light. Long have ye sought the pathway of light. Each soul on earth that looses its fetters soon shall be made free of the bondage of night. Forth from the darkness have ye risen, closer approach to the light of your goal. Here ye shall dwell as one of my children, keeper of records, gathered by wisdom. Instrument thou of the light from beyond, ready by thou, made to do as what is needed, preserver of wisdom through the ages of darkness, that shall come fast on the children of men. Live thee here and drink of all wisdom, secrets and mysteries unto thee shall unveil. Then answered I, master of cycles, saying, O light that descended to men, give thou to me of thy wisdom, that I might be a children teacher of men. Give thou my light, that I may be free. Give thou thy light, that I may be free. Spoke then to me again the master, age after age shall ye live through your wisdom. Aye, when o'er Atlantis the ocean waves roll, holding the light through the hidden darkness, ready to come when o'er thou shalt call. Go thee now and learn greater wisdom, grow thou through light to infinity's all. Long when then dwelt I in the temple, of the Dweller until the last I was one with the light. Followed I then the path of the star plains, followed I then the pathway of light. Deep into Earth's heart I followed the pathway, learning the secrets below as above, learning the pathway to the halls of Amenti, learning the law that balances the world. To Earth's hidden chambers pierced I by my wisdom, deep through Earth's crust into the pathway, hidden for ages from the children of men. Unveiled before me ever more wisdom, until I reached new knowledge. Found that all is part of an all, great and yet greater than all that we know. Searched I infinity's heart through the ages, deep and yet deeper the mysteries I found. Now I look back through the ages. Now that wisdom is boundless, I know, ever grown great throughout the ages, one with infinities greater than all. Light there was in ancient Atlantis, yet darkness too was hidden in all. Fell from the light into darkness some who had risen to the heights among men. Proud they became of their knowledge, proud were they of their place among men. Deep delved they into the forbidden, opened the gateway that led to beyond. Sought they to gain ever more knowledge, but seeking to bring it up from below. He who descends must have balance, else he is bound by lack of our light. Opened by them, by their knowledge. Pathways forbidden to man, but in his temple all-seeing the Dweller lay in his Agwanti. While through Atlantis his soul roamed free, saw he the Atlanteans by their magic, opening the gateway that would bring Earth a great woe. Fast fled his soul then back to his body, up he arose from his Agwanti, called he the three mighty messengers, gave them commandments that shattered the world. Deep neath Earth's crust to the halls of Amenti, swiftly descended the Dweller, called he then to the powers of the seven lords wheel to change the Earth's balance down. Snack Atlantis beneath the dark waves, shattered the gateway that had been opened, shattered the doorway that led down below. All of the islands were shattered except Unal, and part of the island of the sons of the Dweller. Preserved he them to the teachers of light on the path that he chose from those after lights of the blessed children of men. Called he then I Thoth before him, gave the commandments that all should do, saying, take thou, O Thoth, all of your wisdom. Take all your records, take all your magic, go forth as a teacher of men. Go thou forth, preserving the records, until in time light grows among men. Light shalt thou be through all the ages, hidden yet found by enlightened men. Over all earth give we thee power, free thou to give or take it away. Gather thou now the sons of Atlantis, take them and flee to the people of the rock caves. Fly to the island of the children of Chem. Then gathered I the sons of Atlantis into the spaceship. I brought all my records, brought the records of sunken Atlantis, gathered I all my powers, instruments many of mighty magic. Up then we rose on wings in the morning, high we rose above the temple, leaving behind the three and the Dweller, deep in the halls neath the temple, closing the pathway to the lords of the cycles. Yet ever to him who was knowing, open shall be the path to Amenti. Fast fled then on wings of the morning, fled to the land of the children of Chem. There by my power I conjured and ruled them, conquered them, and ruled them by might. Raised I to light the children of Chem, deep neath the rocks I buried my spaceship, waiting in time that good man might be free. Over my spaceship erected a marker in the form of a lion, yet onto man, the Sphinx. There neath the image rests my spaceship, the Sphinx. Forth to be brought when they shall need. Know that far in the future invaders shall come from out of the deep. Then awake, ye who have wisdom, bring forth my ship and conquer with ease. Deep neath the image lies my secret. Search and find in the pyramids I built. Each other is the keystone, each the gateway that leads into life. Follow the key I leave behind me. Seek the doorway to life shall be thine. Seek thou in my pyramid, deep in the passage that ends in a wall. Use thou the key of the seven, and open to thee the pathway will fall. Now unto thee I have given my wisdom. Now unto thee I have given my way. Follow the pathway, solve thou my secrets. Unto thee I have shown the way.